With shelters filling up fast, more homeless people are forced to stay on the streets.
Los Angeles is making a serious commitment to eliminating homelessness, backed by nearly $2 billion. This comes at a time when the problem is reaching crisis proportions. CCTV's May Lead takes us to the place with the highest concentration of homelessness in the United States. That's Skid Row.
My real name is Lisa. I'm 52.
And how long have you been homeless?
Oh, I've been homeless for almost, 2 years now?
2 years. And what happened?
Oh, you know what happens down here. My boyfriend, he okay, but he ends up going to jail, which gets us put out. Then we end up sleeping in our car. Very nice car, white Corvette. He ended up taking the Corvette with him. I ain't gonna lie, I could have killed him for that. Now for going.
You know what's up?
Because the Corvette needed transmission, and then something happened to us, so it was in the shop. He like, get the car, because he's the type, he can be homeless, but he ain't gonna sleep on the street. Now I will. He ain't go to anybody's building. He even took us to a roach infested building. I was bad. I've never been beat up on the street, but I was beat up in their building. I said, James, why is this something that every time I try to help you out, something go wrong? And look, you know how women have feelings? I told him I didn't want to go there even before we got there. No, because he tried to get me to go there because I was homeless first when he got us put out, because he had a sore leg, so he was able to get the wine guard. And so I was sleeping on the street like, I don't want you on the street. I mean, you know, this man is renting room to go there. I'm not going nowhere without you. Plus, there's mostly men in this building that I'm probably don't. So I don't go. But now he's homeless. Oh, he homeless. Now we going to go to anybody's building. I don't care how much you want, because he's important. We go. But guess where he got mad when he was beat up?
Yeah.
My name is Charles Wayne. I've been homeless, I don't know, maybe 43 years. My mother passed away, my father passed away, and my family just broke apart.
And how did you become homeless?
Well, I got out of school. I wasn't working at the time when I got out of school, so my mother passed, so I couldn't go nowhere to live, so that became homeless for me. Jobs was hard to come by, so I ended up down here.
My name is April Michelle Bignoni, and I'm 45.
Okay. And how long have you been homeless?
8 years.
8 years? Okay. And how did you become homeless?
Through domestic violence. Basically, I worked all my life. I was born in Illinois, but I was raised in Pennsylvania and Iowa. Back to Pennsylvania. I was in 6 different schools before 6th grade. I was always accelerated. I worked since I was 6, babysitting my younger brother, and also taking care of my older sister. And I went to school with people that ended up going to MIT, Princeton, Harvard. And I grew up with, like I said, Lisa Kodak, the Borellis, Salernos. Then my first job was at McDonald's at $3.35. I started learning how to, work instead of 4 hours, 8 hours, and to have them fix the payroll. When I was 14 or 15, I was kind of doing payroll at that point. And then I worked at Red Lobster from that point until an L&M Motel, Pep Boys, Moore's Lumber Yard, giant supermarkets. I always had 2 or 3 jobs, plus, actually like 3 jobs, plus I was college prep. Plus, I swam since since I was 3. I was very poor. My parents kind of had money. My mom's name is Carolyn Sue Stoner, but her maiden name was Williams. I'm Italian. I'm Northern Italian, Sicilian, Croatian,
Wow.
Indian from India, Cherokee Indian, and Welsh.
Wow.
And I love it. Then I went to the Army. The night I graduated high school, I tested communications and I went food service. Then I had my base in the IT at Fort Jackson, South Carolina. Then I went to Germany, Fort Kadabach, Ansbach by Nuremberg. And then I met my first baby dad. He was a sergeant in the Army. He was married 3 times. He had 6 kids. And he was very determined he was going to retire with me out. So I had service for 19 months. But I didn't know that he was still married. And he ended up getting divorced, but it was also a fraternization because he was an E6. But I ended up leaving and I came out here in 93.
Okay.
I had my daughter May 4th,
Okay.
1993.
Oh, wow.
And 3 years later, I ended up going to school for dental assisting at the Diamonds Quarantine Schools. And I ended up working at Newport Dental. Then I ended up working at Dental in Topanga Canyon. I worked with the Screen Natural Field. With the Liebermans. And then back in 2000, I ended up working at Hollywood Presbyterian. And in Hollywood. And I worked with, my director's name was Paul Manigello, and within the first week I was administration at night. I was the third shift coordinator. I worked 11 to 7 p.m. I used to gross like over 7,000 every 2 weeks with like 88 hours of overtime every 2 weeks.
Wow.
I know, I'm bipolar manic.
Okay.
I do take medication. It's more of a Thorazine, but it's more of a structured lifestyle. I have to go to sleep at 9, wake up at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, at Ellie Metro Hawthorne, which I'm almost on my way there, because I'm also a vet and I'm an honorable discharge.
Okay.
So but see, we used to have unlimited per diems. Which means we can go anywhere. We always live with, there are only 3 per lifetime now.
Okay.
And I'm very careful. I'm not gonna do it until I'm not gonna go someplace else and jump ship, because that will abuse my 2 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have to be very sure.
Yeah.
And whenever I go to settle down, instead of making payments, they could make your mortgage payment. And it could be through HUD housing, it could be through it. When I go to do it, I have to be very settled. But I'm almost there because I'm really tired. I'm 45. I just hit 45 April 14th.
Wow, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. But they've stolen everything.
Oh no.
See, the thing is, you're in a school zone. And that's one thing I can do. I firmly believe we should pay school taxes, and we need 3 schools. We need a boarding school, like a West Point, like a Roman Catholic,
Okay.
school that we can go to and stay in. They should host all the school dances, all the sports, because the Olympics are supposed to be coming here. We should have a football team, baseball team, soccer, volleyball, cross, field hockey. But we also need, community, our school teams, our community teams, and we should also have a swimming pool, a limited swimming pool.
Okay.
That we should all be allowed to go to.
Yeah.
And a movie theater. And, like every race and every age on Wednesdays, your parents have to watch.
Okay.
We should have a bowling alley, roller skating rink. We should have a laundromat. We should have a car wash. We should have
Everything.
art store, ceramics. We should have music. We should have a band, a school band. We should have all these things. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What was your name again?
John Harris.
How old are you?
I'm 35 years old.
And how long have you been homeless?
About 7 years.
7 years. And how did you become homeless?
Well, I don't have a family anywhere. And I just sort of like gave up on society, going to GR and trying to get food stamps, so I decided to go into this. And this is how I take care of myself by recycling. And I'm around in this neighborhood downtown, a lot of people with the elements, not judging them, but I don't find any validity in drugs. I drink too much, not liquor, too much beer, because I'm part Indian. But that's basically my story.